forward to. Having a chat with Sana Mir, the former Pakistani skipper of women's yesterday, and I just inquired about the ball outside edge and easy catch. The length was full and the batter, Aryan Sharma, the wicket keeper, thought he misread the length for a cut shot, but it's never on that length. And Kushal Malla is a very good bowler. He's an all-rounder, hard hitter, and picks up those crucial wickets for Rohit Paudal and the team. And this occasion, easy catch to the cover point fielder.
Good wicket that. The UAE losing their first wicket. Aryan Sharma faced 30 balls for 14 runs and strike rate of 46.7.
Thought for a second that the length was misread. Down the leg side, down the leg side. In the end, coming home and winning it by 4 wickets. Misfield there. And the batsman comes back now for a second. This was happy.
Made by Malla was very good. 68 dots so far. Tells you, oh, that's going to be close. That is pretty much in front, not offering a shot. Last thing you want to do, it was in line. Umpire had no hesitation at all in raising the dreaded finger.
What was he thinking? What was he playing for? That is the question to me. Let's take a look at that again. Well, straightened up, no stroke on offer, right in front, below the knee roll. There's nothing except the umpire lifting the finger for that one. So Anish Tandon departs for 3. UAE lose their second at 52. The dot balls keep building for UAE. 17 overs done, 53 for 2. Going on. So it's also hard, isn't it, when you've got a wayward action, even for the batsman to say what's going to come in. Is it going to be a leg break? Is it now there you go, take a look at that. That one just kept going to the left hand.
One was the Polton, the different ends changed from the traditional names.
So 3 dot balls again. So the dot balls building. This is not doing any good for UAE. They're not trying to work this thing. There's a lot of gaps around. Try to work it around. You can see there you go. It's made 32. 41 dot balls. There you go, another one.
They have not been comfortable with seam boundaries and over boundary from Lovepreet, but he's never been able to dictate terms, has he? 59 balls for his 32 runs. It's Saraf has been exemplary. Into his 4th over, 1 for 4. That's absolutely top-class bowling. Something's got to give here. With the pressure building, how long can they keep on just blocking the balls? Lovepreet Singh, 32, 60 deliveries, 3 fours and a 6. That's 60 deliveries, 3 fours and a 6. That's a 6. Talking about needs to have more of that. Oh, that was a good one. Went on with the arm. Beat him all ends up.
18 done, 53 for 2.
Players being so professional would have done their homework at the nets, would have prepared themselves for different conditions, different the game. Huge appeal, looks crimson and given out. That was full, and I think the umpire got it spot on. It was right in the middle for my liking, and Kushal Berthal strike for Nepal.
It's amazing at times when the bowler is not at you all the time and you get one straight ball and the batter misses it. That was too full. Wrong length to play a sweep shot. But picks up his first wicket. All the way has gone for 14 runs off 2 overs. That's a massive moment in this game. Ethan D'Souza was looking dangerous. Went at a good strike rate too, Maha, 18 of 25. That's pretty good going, but UAE losing their third wicket, 96 for 3 after 24. All the time and you get one straight ball and the batter misses it. That was too full. Time and you get one straight ball and when the bowler is not at you all the time and you get one straight ball and the batter misses it. That was too full.
Arjun South, the wicket keeper, has been earmarked as the next big thing in Nepal. We see him during the Nepal T20 beginning of the year. Very good wicket keeper in those conditions, but today he has just had a few down the leg side which you shouldn't have caught. This time deep square leg fielder and takes it. That was a good catch, never easy, flat hit, sprinting in and grabbing the way he did, but in the end made it look so easy, and the umpires having a discussion, but I think looking from the distance it looked perfect for me.
Just a moment ago, Maha, I mentioned about picking up Lovepreet, and you're right in the game. Again, a bit too full. He didn't have the length to get the elevation he wanted. Very good catch. He had to do the hard yards. Never easy when the ball is dipping on you to take out. 52 of 82 for Lovepreet Singh. Good hand that on a track like this. And UAE losing their 4 wickets. So 2 wickets in succession for Nepal, 106 for 4. If a wicket falls the next ball, you give the wicket to that fielder.
Let's remind me myself a few years ago, throwing myself. Cardinal error by Rohit Paudel. Arjun South this time looks very confident. Kushal Berthal giving a real rip and the stumping, and the umpire has gone upstairs.
Yeah, I think he's a goner, Maha. Lost his balance. He definitely lifted his back leg. Good delivery. That was a dipping, big, ripping leg spin. Front foot is fine.
Just need the side-on angle. Arjun South, the wicket-keeper, looked very confident. Drags his foot out. Oh, close call. It looks, for my own eyes, he's a goner. That's a very good piece of stumping by the young man.
Yeah, that's good technique for a wicketkeeper too, Ma. See how he collected the ball at his hands?
Very confident. Drags his foot out. Oh, close call. It looks, for my own eyes, he's a goner. That's a very good piece of stumping by the young man.
Yeah, that's good technique for a wicketkeeper too, Ma. See how he collected the ball at his...
Out and shouting, they've got to have strong voices.
Oh, very soft dismissal. It can't get softer than that, isn't it? 6th wicket down for UAE.
Just in 2 minds, what was Nasir doing there? Just a simple delivery, not a vicious turn. Not for the first time we've seen the softest of dismissals. Second one, which saw a batter shouldering arms to a straight delivery. non-committed to say the least. Catching practice, and even that catch was the most easy one to gobble up. Oh, that's not on. As a skipper, you've got to do better than that. More trouble for the United Arab Emirates A team. They can smile because the skipper is walking back after scoring 1. It's 121 for 6. I think the umpires today, Ananta Padmanabhan and Moshe.
Over number 33, just about to come to an end. Good bit of fielding, chance of a run out. Oh, is that close? We're going upstairs. Decision should be not out. Yeah, we're waiting for the verdict on the big screen. There you go. That's the, and it's also given time for a breather for the players. It's the end of the 33rd. It's 129 for 6.
One that kept on going.
Check up, and this is called 3. Well, it's 129 for 6 UAE. If you haven't heard, they elected to bat first after they won the toss, and Nepal have done well with the ball. He's looking for maybe his first fifer in List A.
As a bowler, you really want to get to that milestone. It's like a almost getting it, inducing the inside edge. Ah, he's got it. That's the one that kept on going. He's elated. He knows he's got the fifer, and he deserves it. Really duped the batter into coming down the line, missed the line completely, and simple task for the keeper to whip off the bails and give Wortel his fifer.
Yeah, there you go. This is how we go. Down the track, nowhere near that. Comfortable stumping. His first fifer in List A, and I've been told that he's played 50. He's looking for
Nervous 90s when you're just around the corner. Ah, he's got it. That's the one that kept on going. He's elated. He knows he's got the fifer, and he deserves it. Really duped the batter into coming down the line, missed the line completely, and simple task for the keeper to whip off the bails and give Wortel his fifer.
Yeah, there you go. This is how we go. Down the track, nowhere near that. Comfortable stumping. His first fifer in List A, and I've been told that he's played 52 games for his. And this is the other one. Yeah, that is the softest of dismissals that you could ever think of. And there, this is another beauty. And see how joyful he was. Goes over the top, and he's caught. That's his 6th wicket. What a day he's having.
What a marvelous day. Look at the smile, look at the elation. Everyone really enjoying this tremendous bowling performance, trying to go over the top. And there's a fielder just waiting for that one. They've taken the catch as well today. Nepal, absolute elation, a delight. Why not? That walk back a batter never likes to do. Mohammad Farazuddin goes for 4, 136 for 7. Floating there, the attack to the Pakistan all out. Just with just over to spare. That was a big up of the Pakistan A team.
There goes wicket number 9. That is a very loose delivery and was even a looser shot.
We keep on talking about the soft dismissals. Now, look at this. Look at this attempt. He's backing away. Then he reaches for a ball which he need not have gone for, and just gets the toe end for a catch. They can't believe it. Imploding there, the UAE team. Ash Girani goes for 13, and it's 156 for 9. That can be put in. Just make the bowlers work hard. Frustrate them if you can. Not an easy job, but you've got to be committed to that.
That's a good start.
The wicket that Shyam got. He has bowled some wonderful deliveries. But this is possibly one of the loose ones gets you the wickets. The good ones are put away. Incredible game. That's such an awkwardly positioned.
Oh, another beauty, another beauty.
You've got to start bowling bad deliveries if you want to finish off.
Oh, he's a goner. He's a goner. The wicket-keeper has done well. He's been involved with 3 stumpings. And that's the end of the UAE innings.
Oh, Shyam is a relieved bowler. He's bowled exceedingly well, and he gets a wicket with a superb delivery. He's bowling a lot of that, but the UAE team innings at 157. The last man just walking out rather disconsolately back. It's been vertic from the Nepal bowlers. Have gelled together very nicely. Good support in the outfield as we see Nilesh Keswani gone for 9, and they fold for 157. Nice to see the huddle, the pats on the back. Well done, chaps. Done a good job. We've done the first part, and there's that scorecard. Lovepreet brought in 52, the high scorer, but very, very.
Again, a juicy half volley, but beautifully put away. He looks a good top hand player, isn't he? Very steady, his head coming towards the ball, which will always help on a track like this, which is bit too pace. 5 boundaries already, and we are into the 4th over.
Dev Kanal is dealing in boundaries. 12 runs, all 12 with 3 boundaries. So he's to go hitting the deck hard here, Ali Nasir. It is where the 3 quicks of Pakistan will come into the game.
Again, full pitch delivery, but there is a fielder on the...
You know, you've been used by Rohit Powell today, and he did not disappoint his captain. Nice, that's Arjun South, brilliant bit of stumping. It's an easy caught and ball of Ali Nasir. Coming down the track, easy stump, that is his fifer. This was a 6 wicket. Farzuddin going for a big one, being caught at long off. And this occasion, long off, judged it well. 6 for 40 in 10 overs. Brilliant day for the young man. Just a single, a deep square leg.
This was the very first ball. Took a bit of time, the umpire, didn't he? Oh, that he'll have to... Again, shorter length into the pitch. Good thinking, but very unlucky.
Kushal Berthel was beat for pace. It was a good change of length and pace by Jawadul. All of a sudden, Kushal Berthel, generally very good against pace bowling, was caught napping. It's a brilliant effort by Nilanj, but just not good enough. Outfield is all throughout the tournament has been lightning quick, and the value for your strokes.
Actually, the umpire called for some assistance. We are wondering whether actually it went off the helmet.
But there's a quick discussion among the UAE players to have a discussion to get how to get the second wicket. Giving himself room. Kushal Bertel expecting the bouncer. Probably wanted to give it. Bounce attempted again.
That's on the back foot. Pummel that through cover point. From the moment it left the bat, it was heading one direction towards the boundary.
Two fast bowlers of UAE are being quite predictable now. Pitching it short, and both these batsmen are hanging around the back foot, not committing to the front foot. And that too, a short arm jab. Proper stroke, and Kushal Bertel is on a mission. Has picked up 6 wickets. The confidence will be sky high. If you bowl them, it's going to get the boundary. Beautiful. Oh, first one off the back foot, and second one even better.
Wowee. First on the back foot. This one press forward. Hands high to low. Have a look at this one. Stay there, son, for a photograph. That deserved a photograph. Magnificent extra cover drive. There you are. You could have had 6 fielders in that circle. They're never not going to stop that.
And after the scores, after the strength has been shown by Kushal Bertel, it's good to see. Just reminding our viewers, Nepal will be playing.
Again, a short one. Easy pickings. This. You cannot bowl outside the off stump on an easy pitch like this and give. Had no intention of hitting it along the ground, Maha. Opened his bottom hand. One bounce into the fence. Well fielded. You should be the fielding coach, not taking the covers.
You cannot expect to get away bowling those rubbish outside the off stump. Thrice in this over. As we said, being predictable, being not going to miss out. That's much better, and it's a cruel game. And even worse, the fielder at third man makes a mockery of it and gives another boundary in this over. 6 overs gone, 49 for 1.
Very interesting.
Did well. Maybe did I hear 2 sounds? So maybe angling down the leg side.
Good. This is good. They need to look at that. Look at that for a shot. Good fielding.
Commitment needed. You want to save as many runs as you can because the 2 batters are looking so very comfortable. Maybe like a top spinner. You're trying to bowl you bring your arms around the side of the ball to take. Maybe like a top spinner, and then you have the arm ball, which you release at a wider angle and maybe use the width of the crease at point of release.
This time, Dev goes big to the cow corner area. They'll get another boundary. The 9th over comes to an end, 61 for 1. Dev goes big to the cow corner area. They'll get another boundary. The 9th over comes to an end, 61 for 1.
And Afghanistan and also Bangladesh vying for that place in the semi-finals. So if the
again, this time it's Kushal goes aerial, he goes maximum. He wants to get things done in a hurry.
He sure does. Wants to go back to the swimming pool at the hotel and want to finish it. They're playing for their pride, these 2 teams, and at the moment the Nepal batters are really on song, taking the UAE bowling on. After that, just a little bit of a plus point with the wicket falling on the very first delivery. But these 2 have never looked back since then. Both the wickets.
Well bowled, yaar.
Looking for that single. What a match he's had. That's another maximum. Well. It's a 50 for Kushal Bertel, and it's 10 overs completed, 73 for 1. But I'm very interested to take a look at that 6 in the previous ball. I mean, I thought one hand came off.
Absolutely, that's what I was going to point out. Now it goes full hog. One hand comes up. The bat is on his left hand, but the flourish of the bat, the power, the swing, took it over the top and took him to his 50. Maybe they'll have to really work hard to claim positions that are.
So his 8th half century in List A games for Kushal Berthel. Punched through the cover, but good field thing, especially after losing a wicket in the very first over.
But Dev has the luxury. I was just watching blast the bowling. He can afford to take his time. You see, he's not in a hurry. He's milking the runs, playing it in the deep, giving the strike back to the man in 4 overs. Just the 9 runs for Pakistan A, losing 2 wickets. That's going to really peg them back. It'll be a very, very difficult ask to put on a score to really test the Indians.
He's good. Now he's given the strike because he picked up the run in the last ball.
Match when they were bowled out, it was the initial batters, the top, except for one batter. Can't just remember who it was. 2 of your top batters have gone. You have to rebuild the innings against a strong bowling lineup.
Well bowled, yaar.
We're talking about the other game, of course, but here it's all so easy for Nepal.
Oh, you just can't afford to bowl that length. The form this man is in, he's going to put you off very quickly. The moment he saw that, his eyes lit up and he knew exactly where to put that.
That is of the essence, what you say, Costa, where to put that. Sometimes you might get a little carried away. As you said, eyes light up when you see a rank long hop coming your way. But the execution of the shot in terms of placement, imperative. You might be given a gift, but you've got to open the wrapping to extract the gift. That's how to do it. Tear the wrapping, you might damage the goods. Into the deep. The chase on here. Does well to go across about 30 yards. Retrieve. It's just going back to come back. The effort made in that last ball. Umpires having a look at whether it was a clean sort of bit of fielding. The commitment definitely there. The ball is not really touching him, but maybe I think he's got a bit of his foot. The boundary wedges just about there. Might be given as a boundary. To wait and see what the third umpire reckons and decides.
Doing it very easily. They're coming down the track. They're getting the single.
Each other so very well. One going for the big shots. One just milking the runs. Mohammad Farazuddin will be under duress from Votel. Oh, got a bit of turn for once.
But Kushal is not that concerned about any turn because he's gone over the top. He's got another maximum.
It's the slug sweep over cow corner. He loves that area. Just one little look, one little hope for the bowler. Then he says, I'm going to take you on. What a super strike that is. Young Farazuddin under pressure straight away. Closing in very quickly on that target.
At deep wicket, tried it too often, and finally he ends up in the hands of the field.
Six matches, plenty of experience, very good strike rate. That'll do for today. Don't forget, Maha, UAE were 2 for 96 at one stage, and then they lost 8 wickets, few catchers around the bat now. There's a catcher on the leg side, mid-wicket.
Great. It's like most of the time a right hand against left arm spin. To JPL, that looks closer. That looked closer.
There you are. It's at least 1.5 meters in front, but
luck. But I think for the first one, this looked really close, and the umpire didn't have any hesitation putting his finger up.
yeah, Dave is a tall player and he got a good stride forward. There you are. It's at least 1.5 meters in front, but this is not the wicket that a lot of bounce. He looks disappointed, but he has to go. 24 off 38, and Nepal losing their third 103.
Trying the boundary is in the save. This is the 20th run of this over. You mentioned about 2 twos and 2 sixes and a 4. Can he finish with another 4 to make it 24 from this over?
I'll tell you what, the way he is going, you might be able to go to Premadasara in the first power play. That's a terrific shot. Have a look at this one. See how deep he goes in the crease. When you have a player playing that late, Maha, as you would know, it's very difficult to set a field. It wasn't a bad ball by any means. It was a good length delivery. Only blemish was that just slightly outside the off stump, but superb footwork. Final delivery, where is it going to go? This one in front. Just a single. This is how it happened. Just held on a fraction on the surface. He had to adjust his hand downwards. Nepal loses their fourth.
Sundeep Jura, he goes to a very soft dismissal. He'll be very disappointed. He cannot finish the job. This is what good players do when they get a start. Especially was not the case. Gulshan Jah playing his 25th game. Score runs of 503. Can be a lot better. Still early day cut as well with the mid-on. 3 fielders out, deep square leg, long off, and super cover. Nicely bowled. This is fantastic sub by Farazuddin. Didn't carry it to the first slip fielder. Very good over. A wicket maiden.
Farazuddin. And Gulshan gets it to single against the very best in the Asia.
Certainly it's a learning curve for Nepal team. We tested against a top quality opposition like India and Pakistan. Rohit Paudel takes the aerial route and sends across to the practice fixtures. This is good stuff. Rohit Paudel is someone who backs a punch. The ball was turning back into the right-hander. The length was there, the invitation was given, and no boy, didn't he accept that invitation in style.
That was one of the cleanest hits in the game so far. It was in his zone. Just goes down on one knee. Got the elevation he wanted.
Right intention, but the execution couldn't get the bat.
Yeah, as you mentioned, he's looking to play the field after hitting that 6 over mid-wicket. The very next ball.
By doing that, he has lost his post completely.
Yeah, this time he was.
He's running and he has given his everything. He played towards third man and no chance. Take a look at that for placement and timing. The moment I thought it's going to be a single towards third man.
Absolutely no chance. Oh, what was that?
Beautiful piece of timing through car point, but the last delivery, as you spoke early in this over, anticipating the bouncer and played across, but it was not sure enough. It came to the batter quicker than he expected. Slow ball bouncer this time. Only final fielder at short mid-wicket. Delivery. Oh, something to forget about.
Yeah, and the sun has disappeared too, Maha. It's quite gloomy at the moment. Back foot picks up another single. It's been a terrific competition so far. The emerging Asia goes on the back foot, picks up another single. And obviously this game will result who will go home without a victory. Inside edge.
We see some movement from the groundsman. That's not good news. 9 runs to be scored. Beautiful ball. Farazuddin have been really impressive.
I think umpires will wait a bit longer than normal. Now that the 20 overs been completed to consider the result, and well, we are 2 hits away. And this will be the last. Oh, that's out. That's good work from the keeper. Again, very similar to the Nepal wicketkeeper. Good hand. Magnificent delivery for the off spinner. He picks up his 4th, or depending on the decision, of course. But the batter is walking back. He knows that he's out.
Yeah, perfect left right arm off spinner's delivery to the left hander. Coming round the wicket, there was some curve, some drift, and take a look at this particular thumping. That was quick. The young batsman from Nepal, Gulshan Kumar Jha, was trying to go over. Bowler said, miss it all, ends up. And easy bit of stumping, resulting that Nepal lose their 5th wicket. That too, just a matter in time. OUT, and Nepal loses their 5th wicket at 149. 5th wicket. Still the rain comes down at the Pisara over. The umpire is quite happy to continue. Pawan Sharaf, who bowled really well, supported Kushal Berthal, the partnership in while bowling, to score the rest of the remaining runs to come home to win by 5 wickets. For the moment, Farazuddin is dishing out some very good deliveries. Leg slip in plays. I like this move. Short third man, short extra cover, mid off, short mid wicket in the circle. Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. A successful over for UAE. Nepal 145. Mid-off fielder and takes it. This time it's rolled out.
20.
Just in a way, right, 9 runs away rather. Look at that. They want to finish off in a hurry, but not picking up the correct deliveries to play their shots. Well, well, well. We got 6 wickets down.
It's all happening. Bounce again. This time it's a slow ball bouncer.
Runs away, look at that. Was hitting it into the surface on that occasion. And, well,
have been quite strange. As you speak, behind that.
yeah, it's very, very Colombo. No, it rained, but where you stay, it really poured down cats and dogs.
Yeah, it's quite strange. The weather has been quite strange. 9 runs needed. Javadullah bending his back, trying to pick up the 7th wicket for UAE. Oh, being down the off stump. 4 wickets to go. Cricket is a funny game. Down the leg side, Kushal Malla gets off the mark with the another slow ball bouncer to end the over. Slightly shorter.
Again, similar type of delivery. Up with that beautiful delivery.
Off spinner's delivery. Off spinner's delivery. Pawan Sharaf left a gap between Pat and the Farazuddin. What a fantastic delivery. The top of the stumps.
You see, but that strike rate, that's what will interest.
Because he will give it somewhere and give it a rip.
So leg slip in place. So you can just imagine the amount of turn he's getting off the surface.
It was 4. Invitation was given and he accepts it. Prasidh GC. 1 bounce 4.
So that will release the pressure on the Nepalis. But you couldn't blame Farzuddin. It was a good delivery, but a little bit fuller. And DC took the advantage and went down the ground.
That was a good stroke. The length was there, went against the turn. A brave stroke by Prathis. Takes it again and goes over. Just like the other one. Prathis GC comes in, couple of deliveries. Just like the other one.
He's getting off the surface.
It was 4. Invitation was given and he accepts it. Prasidh GC. 1 bounce 4.
So that will release the pressure on the Nepalis. But you couldn't blame Farzuddin. It was a good delivery, but a little bit fuller. And DC took the advantage and went down the ground.
That was a good stroke. The length was there, went against the turn. A brave stroke by Prathis. Takes it again and goes over. Just like the other one. Prathis GC comes in, couple of deliveries to defend, and then 2 bounds to finish off the proceedings. In Nepal winning by 3 wickets and in style.
So Nepal win by 3 wickets and they continue the dominance that they had in the previous tournament, where they won the game to qualify for the Asia Cup in Colombo. And here again in the men's teams Asia Cup, they have the better of UAE on this occasion.
Yeah, the rivalry continues. And in the end, Nepal is a little too powerful on the day, with Kushal Malla's heroics, picked up 6 for 40. That has scored a magnificent 71 of 43. He was the difference between the two teams. Nevertheless, an entertaining game. Both these two teams can hold their head high and leave Sri Lanka with Nepal winning 1 game. And unfortunately for UAE, not